Good to see everyone in the stream. Ant, Fiznik, Southflex, Crypto God. It's good to see you, my friend. How we all doing? I need to let's get into the markets. Let's have a look at how everything is looking today. I think everything is green today. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Marcus, I've been doing these live streams quite often now. Summer, it's good to see you as well, my friend. Hoover, we got the everyday boys in here. The market is really green today, though. Really green today. As you can see, everything's up. Fetch, I don't know why Fetch and AGX is pumping, because I think in a few days they're going to be changing to ASI. So yeah, I mean, if you bought anything the last couple of days, you would have ultimately been up at least around, 20%, 15%, whatever it is. But ultimately, the markets are green today. I think this is just a short-term relief rally. It's not anything, sustainable. It will eventually roll over and we will come back. So if you have bought anything in the short term, I would potentially advise you guys to take profits and then ultimately, buy back lower. This is what I'm doing currently. Khalid, it's good to see you. Ross, it's good to see you. I'm working overtime right now, bro. I am working overtime. You know what? I'm full-time in crypto now, Ross. So, I've got nothing else to do. I'll be going to the gym, and then I'll just be doing some work within the day. Because I got my normal business that I run on the side, and then I just do crypto whenever I can. But I work from home anyway, so when I've got nothing else to do, when I complete everything else, I just live stream pretty much. But drop a like on the stream. It's good to see everyone in here. The regulars are here. So yeah, I mean, look, if you guys bought anything recently, I would advise you guys to take profits in the short term. And I think everything is going to roll back over. So if you're up 15, 20%, just sell, make that little bit of money, and then just buy back lower. I got an architecture business, Southflex. So I basically work for myself in architecture now. So I'll just normally because I've got a lot of construction workers, like all the other Afghanis around the area, they are construction workers. So anytime they need anything like planning or anything done, they come to me and I get that done for them. So that's what I do on the side, Southflex. This is if you guys got a skill that you guys are good at, you guys should definitely monetize it. Swapped half of my GFAL in for AI tech. Yeah, that's a great move. I think GFAL, has it pumped? I'm pretty sure GFAL pumped a couple of days ago when the market was red. But GFAL is one of those that's just not going to pump too much. It's come down now. It's 42 million over day. That's a great move, Ross. I think that's a very good move. Yeah, this is up 11% as well. This came as low as 11.4, I think. Almost hit my region. Andreas, it's good to see you, my friend, as always. Amazing content every day. You are shining star of the crypto world. Thank you very much, my friend. It's good to see you as well. How far do you think we'll roll over to? Well, it highly depends. Let's say if Bitcoin goes down an extra 5% in a very quick period of time, then ultimately what we would see is we will see altcoins go down 15, 20%. Because if Bitcoin was to go down very slowly, steadily, couple percentage here and then just consolidate, then go down a bit more, then altcoins won't suffer as much. But the thing is now, with all the institutions in the market now, they trade the news. So we're going to see very sharp wicks down. And this is what causes altcoins to panic. This is why we're seeing altcoins dump so hard. Every time a bad news comes out, these institutions just fuck around and they just push the price of Bitcoin down very quickly You usually see 5%, 6% in like the space of like 5 minutes. That causes a very big panic to retail investors, and they sell the altcoins. But if you're a smart investor, you know that this is just institutions just selling the news, buying the news, whatever it is. It's not nothing major. But them guys panic thinking, why has Bitcoin gone down 5-6% in the space of a couple of minutes? So they panic thinking it's some big major news, when really is nothing important. Moving lower conviction plays into higher conviction plays. Yeah, this is what you have to do at this stage of the market, Ross, because some of these projects, a lot of these projects, if you have low conviction in them, and they don't have that fundamental factors, and they ultimately, like a altcoin can go down 99%, or 90%, and can still go down an extra 90%. People don't realize this. So if you got anything that you don't have as much conviction in, just roll it into the safer place. Ricky, welcome to the stream, my friend. It's good to see you. It's very good to see you, my friend. You sold ZF for OTK. Great move, Selflex. That's a great move. M0 is a concept. This is the one reason I don't like M0. Is one of those that doesn't have a test net. I don't think they'll ever have a mainnet this cycle. This whole concept of tokenizing in-game assets, it sounds good on paper, but without a testnet, without a mainnet, it's all a concept. You don't even know if it's going to be true or not. So that's why I don't really like M0 as much. It was good at one point. Concepts run whenever the market's hot, but as soon as market turns bearish, concepts don't survive too long because people don't have that conviction into the project. Yeah, ZF. I don't know why. What price did you get ZF at? Because ZF is still a good project. ZK Rollups ZK Rollups is very good technology. So selling ZF isn't a good move if you got it below $1 or 1 cent. Sorry, if you got it like 0.098 or something, I would have kept it, because I don't think this is gonna go any like that much lower. Maybe to like the 1.8, 1.5 region possibly. Minato, is good to see you, my friend. But OTK, yeah, I would say OTK is a better investment than ZF anyways, to be fair. But I do think ZK Rollups will do well. This will potentially come down a bit lower. Maybe to I think OTK can go as low as 1.5 and then a little bit lower. But it will just be like wicks lower, and it will just recover back up. Like I said the other day, if it keeps consolidating at a region like this, wicks here, eventually it will come back down, because it will run out of wicks. Like if you see over here, it kept hitting after 21, and it eventually broke down, because every time it wicks, the sellers are trying to break it down, but the buyers will eventually run out. There's always more sellers when the market's bearish, and then it will come back down. So if it consolidates here, keeps wicking this 17 region, eventually it will break down. So keep that in mind. But this is why you DCA small amounts. There's no point DCAing large amounts at the moment. I think the DCAing heavier, I think the best time to do would be in July, August times, in my opinion. I think July into August, I think there might be a pivot. Everyone's expecting a pivot in September. So if that happens, and if Trump wins as well, then we could see a massive rally in the crypto markets, a very big rally. And then TradFi and all that stuff is going to come into crypto as well. This is what we want ideally. We want TradFi to come into crypto and start buying these altcoins, Bitcoin, whatever it is. All the money that goes into Bitcoin will eventually come down to the mid to low caps, to the high caps. So this is what we wait for. We want Bitcoin to go higher. What's up, fellow DJs? I'm at work. Just came to drop a like and watch later. Minato, thank you very much, my friend. It's always good to see you, though. Tomorrow I should get some Duel, unstake it, sell that crap. Yeah. Duel is shit. Do not buy Duel. It's a gaming project, but the only problem with this project is there's actually they don't have no license to actually. I think they got some decent Web2 games on their website, but I don't think they got any license to have any of these on here. Like League of Legends, Valorant, Chess.com. You can't just put this on your platform and then have people earn money on these games without any license. So that you have to be very careful with doing stuff like that. So that's why I wouldn't touch this project, to be fair. Jewel token is not really worth it. It will pump though, but the market cap's too high. I have more conviction in OTK to perform more than ZF. If I have spare money on the side, I might get back into ZF. Yeah, that's not a bad move, to be fair. No, I do think OTK will perform better than ZF, because ZF is in a very niche narrative. This whole concept of ZK rollups. If ZK rollups does well, this is the thing. I don't like investing into tokens where it relies on something else to do well in order to do well. So if ZK rollups do well, that's the only time we'll see ZF perform. Otherwise, ZF is just another DEX. Just the whole earning aspect is decent, but I think we're going to see more of that as we move on to the markets. There'll be more, swap to earn aspects coming out. But I think ideally, people only expect ZF to do well if ZK Sync does well. So I don't like putting a lot of money into projects where it relies on something else to do well in order for it to perform. That's just too much risk. If you just put in OTK, OTK is one of the best gaming projects on Solana, so it's going to perform. And if Solana gets an ETF, then that's even better. Then you're going to see that project do really well. And I think BlackRock might actually apply for a Solana ETF. That's what the rumors are. Obviously, we don't know for sure. But even that rumor alone can pump any Solana coin. This is why we've seen Amulet, the last 2 days, one of my DeFi picks. It just went crazy. It did like a 90% pump. From where it came down. It came all the way down to here, and it went really high up. It went way higher than this. This is just, I don't know why it's showing this. But it had a massive pump. It had a 90% pump. Crypto life is good to see you, my friend. You have an amazing skill in crypto. I was wondering if you are thinking about closing your group after 250 people or something. The other groups got too big and tough to get good price on coins now. Well, eventually I will have a certain amount in my group, maybe like 300 people max. And then I'll probably close it, because you're right. The bigger your group gets, the more headache it becomes. The more you go towards that pump and dump type of group, because it's unavoidable in the sense where, if I give a buy alert now and like 300 people are buying, let's say a micro cap coin or a coin that's like 1 million, it's going to pump regardless. So yeah, I do understand what you're saying. That is very true, Marcus. And I will eventually cut it off at a certain point, because in a bull run, it's going to become too much of a headache to, look after like 500 people, 600 people. So yeah, I will cut it off at a certain point. That's like, yeah, I will. I don't need to have more than 300 people in a group, because with 300 people, it's still manageable. If people just DCA, right, you can have, but if it's like 500 people, bro, it's going to pump regardless, even if I tell them to DCA or not. Smash the like buttons. Exactly, Hoove. Boy, smash the like button. G's on fire again. Live streams. I smash the like, of course. Chris, thank you very much, my friend. I think it's good to, I think it's once in a blue moon. I think the only one that's streaming as much as anyone else. Why you not like Mintlayer? Or Ellis, are you new to the stream, my friend? Okay, so let's get into the Mintlayer talk. Here we go. Exactly. Here we go. Yeah, gaming is way over too saturated, Vicky. That is exactly true. You have to be very selective. I only hold 3 gaming projects. But I will get back to you, Ellis, in 2 seconds. I'll tell you why I don't like Mintlayer. But gaming is too oversaturated. I made that gaming video. A lot of people was mad because they're expecting hundreds of thousands of X's on these gaming projects. But it just won't happen this cycle. Last cycle, we had few very good gaming projects, and that's why a lot of them perform well. Now we've got way too many decent gaming projects. All of them, the game looks decent. So it's over too saturated, way oversaturated. I don't think it's worth investing in too many gaming projects. Just pick the best ones. I'm going to get into Corport at some point if it goes below 10 cents. I think that's a decent project. I got OTK, I got Naka, and I got Munity as a DGen pick. Some people like other DGen picks. I just like Munity. High risk, high reward. It's the best in the sector. So I don't really mind holding Munity as a DGen bag. Just like put a very small percentage of your portfolio into it. And all it needs is like 50 million to get like 100x. So it's not really hard to get. Oh, you didn't hear anything about the rumors, my friend? Okay, so the best way to put Mintlayer is, right? So Mintlayer, we had Prez. Prez is a guy in my group, right? he has connections with I think it's called Vilas or some. It's a big company in Dubai, a big crypto company in Dubai, and then ultimately, Mintlayer had the chance to become the main tokenizer for for Dubai. So Mintlayer, they got the chance to basically is Hoov in here. Hoov, what was that company that Prez was talking about? I forgot what the name was. It's a big company in Dubai. So ultimately, this guy had the chance to be the main tokenizer in Dubai. We spoke to him. He went and spoke to those guys in Dubai, and then those guys came back to us and said, this guy is stupid. The CEO is stupid. Enrico is stupid. He couldn't answer no questions properly. And then from there, that just shows incompetency, right? So if you're an RWA project, you should be able to answer these questions very well, first of all, right? And then what they done was, Mintlayer, the reason I got into Mintlayer was because of atomic swap. That was one of the main features, the most bullish aspect of Mintlayer, which is ultimately in the bull run, you can swap Bitcoin and any other chain. So, BNB, something cheap, because Bitcoin fees do get very expensive. And a lot of people like to go into Bitcoin or USDT, whatever it is, at some stage in the market. So then, they changed that. Instead of actually implementing that into, keeping that into Mintlayer, they swapped that into a different project. So they took that away from Mintlayer. Now half the team is gone into atomic swap, and now only half of the team is left into Mintlayer. So Mintlayer is basically only has half the team left, and then no one is building on Mintlayer. So what they done was they built atomic swap on Mintlayer. So they built it themselves on Mintlayer in order to influence other people to build on Mintlayer, but that flopped as well. The team does no marketing, they don't even do no partnerships, no nothing major. And now, if you go look at the CEO, you see all the the history of the scamming he's done, to get into the CEO. Because Enrico was never the CEO of Mintlayer; it was someone else. It was another two guys that was the CEO of Mintlayer. He started using the VC money for luxury items like mansions, cars. They had a couple of feuds, and then they went into a court case with the two previous CEOs, and they lost that court case. So, and then they appealed and they lost the appeal as well. He's been known to basically give institutions Mintlayer tokens like 500 to $1 million worth in order to back them in the court case, which they lost. So he's been known for bribing specific institutions to make them look good. But these are only just bribes. They're not real institution backings. They're not real partnerships or anything like that. So that's what he's known for. He's a known scammer. If you join my public group and you message me in my public group, my friend. The link is in the description. It's called HTPTC in the description of this live stream. Join that group and I'll send you over the details of Mintlayer and why it's shit. So yeah, I wouldn't touch this token, my friend. It's dog shit. Heard of a meme called Broke. Heard his true name. Let's look at Broke. What happened to Broke? Oh. Thanks for the update. Shares of being sold. Mexi immediately will reinvest into your bet. Yeah, and the team is constantly dumping. You gotta keep the... What the fuck? Keep this in mind, right? The team is constantly dumping Mintlayer. And at least if you're dumping, like use that money to market the project or something. All they're doing is dumping and just pocketing the money. And they just used... you'll join the group. Okay, nice one. I'll just ping me a message in there. So all they're doing is dumping the token and just pocketing the money. And then atomic swap is going to be another money grab, I think. It'll just be another money grab. Fucking hell, it's gone to 50k. Damn. Yeah, this is basically a rug pull, my friend. I hope none of you hold this token. It is ultimately a rug pull. Damn. That's not good. What market cap can ZF hit? That's hard to say. Demetrius, good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you, my friend. It's hard to say how much, what market cap, ZF can go to. It does highly depend on how well ZK Syncs perform, because ZK Syncs technology it is very good. It is very revolutionary for the Ethereum blockchain. However, there is a lot of FUD with ZK Sync right now regarding the airdrop. How that will roll over, and ZK Sync will perform, and I think ZF will perform as well. In terms of market cap, it is hard to say, but I would say, what's ZF's market cap right now? Let's have a look. I do hold ZF in my portfolio, for those of you that don't know. Maybe like a 50x from here. Maybe like a 50x. The dilution isn't too bad either. Maybe like a 30 to 50x for ZF Max. Don't think it'll do any more than that. It will all explain on Alberto Di Luigi's website. Yeah, Ross, exactly. Yeah, and knows because it was my group that found out about Mintlayer first. So we got out of it quick. We sold all our bags. Other communities decided to keep it. That's up to them. I don't really care. Yeah, but listen, I'll be honest with you, Fiznik. Like, creating a meme coin is probably one of the dumbest things you can do, to be honest, because it's your reputation on the line. And at the end of the day, it's a meme coin. It's not a real utility token. At least if it's a utility token, at least it can last. Hand, is good to see you, my friend. It's very good to see you. If it's a utility token, at least it will last. It has a chance of pumping in a bull run. With meme coins, all it takes is one greedy fucker that holds a decent percentage of the token to dump, and then everyone loses conviction and panic sells. So it leads a chain reaction. All it needs is one big dump. Let's say the liquidity is like 100k. If someone dumps 10k, a couple of other people will start panic selling after those, and it just leads to a chain reaction. So this is why I don't like meme coins. I would never involve my name in no meme coins. So be very careful, not to. A lot of this influence shit do dump a lot. Low cap VIP gem will do more than 100x in my opinion, and I am not being a meme boy. Yeah, that coin, that micro cap coin in my private group will do numbers, bro. If you speak to the CEO like I do, they've got a lot of good stuff planned. Yeah, they always blame one death, but obviously, look, if you got in at the bottom as 0 and it goes to like 5-6 million, well, that's a lot of money. If you put $2,000 into it, just think about how much money that is. That's at least a couple 100k. So of course you're gonna load some off. You're gonna start dumping. I left DXP's group because of that. Yeah, look, I don't know why I don't know what made them even consider making a meme coin, bro. I don't think that's the right move. Alberto left ML with most of the tech and is putting into Sequentia. We saw some of the video on Rico bribing the VCs. Yeah, we've seen the videos. I think Sequentia will do well. If they because the main guys behind it was Alberto and the other guy, and Rico was just the guy that probably got the VCs involved. So this is why he's stupid. And I realized the main brains behind the operation isn't there no more, which is Alberto and the other guy with the Luigi mustache. Those are the guys that were actually the brains behind the operation, and Rico probably just got the connections for the VCs and stuff. This is why you'll see no development. This is why they couldn't get the RWA license in Dubai, which had been massive because it was us that got them the chance, to get an RWA license in Dubai. It wasn't Enrico himself, it was Prez. So you gotta keep that in mind. Naka or AI Tech or AGI today if you had to pick one. Well, Naka's got another big unlock next month, so I wouldn't touch Naka now. I would touch it after the unlock. Now it has pumped up significantly, about 17% on the day, just like everything else that's pumped today. These are just short-term rallies. When you dump this much, you're always going to get short-term rallies. Do not fall more into the short-term rallies. These are only temporary short rallies. The original motherfuckers are legit, yeah. The original ML guys are legit, yeah, not motherfuckers. If I said MF. Yeah, the original Mintlayer guys are legit. Those are the guys that were behind the whole brains of the operation. I don't even know how Enrico managed to trick them out of their position though, which is crazy. I think out of these three, right now I would say AI Tech is probably at the biggest discount. You know, AI tech, AGI is up around 24% on the day. So if you got in, you would have been up 24%. Now, I would personally take profits on these coins right now and buy them back lower because they are going to go back lower. At least you would have made a little bit of money in the short term. Bro, I thought you said MF. I thought you said the original MF guys are legit, yeah. But it's ML. The gangster came out G on that one. Yeah, the original guys are legit though. It's just that fucking Enrico is the scammer is not legit. And he has this one guy in his Telegram that just, you know, he wants to protect his own bags, but these guys are just dumping constantly, bro. Go look at the wallets, they're dumping consistently. Is one of the main reasons why anyone who holds Mintlayer, bro, I do feel sorry for you because let's just track some of these wallets. Let's go on Ether scan. Let's go on holders. Look how much they're dumping, bro. Fucking hell. You see this? It's constantly going out, bro. Every single day. Fuck off, bruv. Every single day they're dumping. Look how much tokens are going out. You know, they're just dumping a lot, bro. It's not like it's going anywhere specific. It's going straight into their pockets. So yeah, I just wouldn't touch this token. They're just dumping small amounts every single day. Let's have a look at what this wallet's doing. These guys must be the liquidity. This must be the liquidity. Oh, this is the burn wallet. Okay. So this is the 10% burn wallet. They're burning a little bit of tokens. Motherfucker could be a good trade. It's at 500k market cap. What the fuck? That's actually a token. Emma inquired to build something on BVM. Apparently, Punk mentioned it. Really? What did Punk say after that? Did he accept it? I hope he didn't accept it. Or is it MF? This right here. It's got a 3k volume, bro. How did this have 3.7 million market cap with 3k volume? This looks like a scam, bro. Don't buy that shit. You're gonna get scammed. Yeah, I can't find that, Ross. MF is on coin market cap. Okay. Oh, MetaFighter. Fuck MetaFighter, bro. This shit is ass. Yeah, this project is ass. Don't buy this, bro. This is terrible, bro. This didn't even pump the last gaming run. Oh, it did pump a fair amount, to be fair. How much zeros did it kill? 0.1. Yeah, it did like a little 5-6x. Not really worth the investment, really. Yeah, that's a rug pull that is, bro. Fuck this project. I'm surprised the volume's not too bad either. Nothing heard about since we will chase you up, eventually sabotage and recall scam layer. You know, I could just fuck a lot of people over, bro. If I just made one video on Mintlayer, you know, and then I could just make like a scam video on Mintlayer and it'll fuck a lot of people investments up, but I don't want to do that to people. I don't think it'll be fair on people, bro. However, you know, if bad blood happens, I will make a scam video on Mintlayer. You know, I don't really care anyways, but like, people gotta understand though, if I go around telling people not to invest in Mintlayer and it hurts other people's bags, I wouldn't really care because all the people that's watching me should know the truth about this project. You know, it would be fake for me to come on here, tell people to buy Mintlayer if the project is ass. So there's no point in me, you know, lying to people. But I will be dropping, you know, an RWA coin very soon in my private group. I think it's one that will do well. Now, Relio is a good time to almost, if you guys want to buy this, DCA this, I would grab it around $1.20. If you don't hold an RWA coin, I would definitely grab this one. If not, I would slowly, I will be dropping another one very soon on YouTube, maybe in a couple of weeks. But I think RWA coins is something that everyone should have in a portfolio, because a lot of people are sleeping on RWA. A lot of people are not, they don't think it's going to be a big narrative. There's a lot of people who think that they should only hold meme coins because they have this belief where, utilities are going to die and you should only hold meme coins. I don't think that's the right thing to do. Gee, what do you think about this game, Bloodloop? Well, Bloodloop is a good game, my friend. It's just that if you look at the vesting schedule behind Bloodloop, it's probably one of the worst I've ever seen. It's like a 10x dilution in 1 year. So whatever the market cap is now, just 10x that, and all that token is going to come out in 1 year. The dilution for this is awful. That's why it's not worth the investment. Just wait for this to dump all the way back down. Generally, if you look at the bottom, let's say these projects are Mexi. Look at the bottom. There's a number right at the bottom. Like right here, like around this region. It'll tell you that's where the seed prices are. That is the lowest of the prices. So if you're getting somewhere around those prices, then it'll be worth. But right now, all the early investors are up, massive amounts. If you go to seed is not, they're not going to tell you what seed is. But let's have a look at the vesting schedule for this now. Let's have a look at the vesting schedule. Yeah, I mean, everything's coming out in 2025, bro. I just wouldn't touch this project, bro. Let me see how much. Okay, so 10% for the seed. 10% for the seed. 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 20 something percent is for early investors. So 20 something percent of the supply is for early investors. Yes, Prez. It's good to see Prez, bro. The real Rambo. Yeah, but look at the dilution for this project, bro. In about 20 days, the market gap goes from 1 million all the way to 7 to 8 million. So just in that 1 month, that's how much the big market cap's going to go. There's going to be a big, massive unlock coming. And then from there, all the way to the end of the bull run, let's say somewhere around July 2025, right? Yeah, June, July 25, there's about 4x dilution, well, about 5, 6x dilution. But towards the end of 2025, it's about a 10x dilution. So that you have to wait in a couple, I think it's in 20 days, around 6-7% of the supply is coming out. So I would be very careful holding this token, even though it's a very good token in terms of the game quality and stuff. It doesn't matter how good the game quality is if the vesting schedule is harsh, because all that's going to happen is all those early investors, they're going to make you become bag holders as they take profits. They don't care about these type of projects, man. These VCs, they don't care. They buy a project, they make the money and they move on. They just want to make money. They'll go on to the next project. This is how it is. The VCs in crypto are like that. They don't care about none of these projects. They don't have no attachment to none of these projects. They're just going to make you bag holders. So if a project has a very bad vesting schedule, I would be very careful holding it. I just wouldn't touch it. You just go buy a gaming project that are decent. Boys, smash the likes. Yeah, smash the likes, boys. How much are we on, Hoove? Let's go until about 20 likes, 25 likes right now. Yeah, it is bad for investing. Don't touch it. There's no point in you touching a project when there's other big gaming projects. Like, for example, just grab some OTK or Naka or something. Is a much better investment than that. Fuck, marry, kill, Karate, Naka, and Miria. Ooh, that's a very good one. I think I'll probably I'll keep my main bag would be Naka, Ross. I would keep Carrot, and I'll probably kill Miria. Let me have a look at the vesting schedule for Carrot. A lot of people are sleeping on Carrot, bro. It just launched at a high market cap, but this project is really solid. I never really noticed it at first, but when you really look into this project and the game and the people behind this project, it is a very good project, and it's going to be showed by a lot of big YouTubers. And the vesting schedule isn't too bad either. Is a decent vesting schedule. The tokens come out very slowly. You're looking at about only like a 1x dilution. About a 1x dilution to next year. But the only thing about this project is the market cap is a bit high. But it is one that can go to the billions of dollars of market cap, because the game looks really fun. Just go look at the trailer of the game. It is one of the games that I would even consider playing, even though I'm not a gamer. It's one of those games that look really good. The quality is good. The gameplay looks good. And once they release that, and I think it is very close to releasing, and I think this project can do well. I think some of the big YouTubers, like Alex Becker behind these ones, it will perform well. Whereas Miria, Miria is a good project. It's just that Miria's dilution is about 1x, but so the market cap is going to be about 200k. So if it does it's most likely to do about 10 to 15x. Whereas Carrot has the chance to do a bit more, in my opinion. I think Alex Becker will more likely show Carrot over Miria, even though he'll probably show all of them. But I think Carrot is a better investment than... I think Naka will still be king, though. Because Naka's backed by Microsoft. It's very hard for a gaming project, to get backed by Microsoft, to get partnerships or grants or anything from Microsoft. OTK is the one. Thanks for getting us in. Yeah, of course, Prez. Look, a lot of people don't like OTK because of the fact that they only have one, exchange listings. But if you speak to the team, if you listen to the AMAs, the team has already confirmed, they will get OKX, they will get Mexi, and they will get Gate.io. They've already got them lined up. It's just a matter of when the best time is to drop them. And this is very smart, because ideally you would want a project to only market to get these exchange listings during a gaming run or during the bull run. You don't want them to drop it now, because if they drop it now, yes, it might pump in the short term. Yes, you might get like a 10% pump in the short term or 15% pump in the short term. But ultimately it'll just dump back down. And then because you can still buy this on Solana. It's not like you don't have no access to it. Gas fees for Sol are very cheap anyway, so you can still buy it. You can buy it on KuCoin. But a lot of people want it to be on like Mexi, some of the other exchanges. But they make decent amount of money. I will join the VIP group soon. We would love to have you, Russ. A lot of people are in here. A lot of people in my VIP group, you will come into you. I mean, I do have the best VIP group, to be honest with you. I've got very, very capable people. I wish I got into OTK at the bottom. Of course, I think we all do. Yes, Cole, no. It's good to see you, my friend. Thoughts on Mora? Yeah, I like Mora, and Mora is one of the better gaming projects in terms of a studio. It's one that most gaming studios have very bad tokenomics, but Mora actually has very good tokenomics. That is one of the main features of Mora, is its tokenomics. It has some of the best tokenomics in gaming. You got about 75% in circulation. So I do like Mora. I hold a small bag myself. I'll probably increase it if it goes a little bit lower, but I do like Mora games. I think it will do well. They're partnered with like GameSwift and stuff. GameSwift's quite good. If they can get Immutable X, that would be quite massive for them as well. But they are releasing new games. They've got a bunch of different games. Yeah, Ross, if you would like to join, bro, feel free whenever, my friend. It would be very good to have you. My VIP group is cheap anyway. Isn't compared to most other people's. Like, if you go on, mine is fairly cheap. It's like £30 a month. Just join the £30 a month one. If you want some portfolio review, or you want some VC allocations, then just join the 50 a month. But if you don't have, if you can't afford that one, just get the 30 a month. That's not. If you compare it to other people's prices, they charge you like over 100 a month, I think, for the same. And I give way more alpha than all of them. So yeah. Kono in the house, of course. Prez is normally busy, my friend. Prez is always busy. But yeah, I do like Mora games. I'll add Mora games in honorable mentions, because it is a project. If you want a decent low cap, a very decent low cap, gaming studio, I think Mora is definitely one to hold. Definitely. Hit the likes or Microsoft will rug AGI. Bro, that would be funny. If Microsoft rugs AGI, that would be actually fucked. But they've given money to them. I don't think they hold a percentage of the token. Actually, they might actually. That would make more sense. If any haven't done so, you really need to join, sign up to VIP group. We won't rug you with a meme coin. Yo, Prez, you're funny, bro. Yeah, join the VIP group, guys. We won't rug you. We won't show no meme coins. We only show real utility tokens. That's it. How many likes are we on now, boys? Yeah, G's look, Prez is very active in the group. Like, he's very active. Relio got added. I see new gem. Well, Relio is one of the projects. If you don't hold any RWA project, if you want a safe pick, one that can do like a 20x from this point on, then just buy Relio. But I will have a new, low cap RWA project in my VIP group. I will drop that very soon. I'm just double checking everything before I drop it. You gotta check the smart contracts. You gotta check everything is right before you give a buy alert, because you don't want these projects to rug. And in a bull run, a lot of these projects will rug, so you have to be very careful what you buy right now. Buy broke to stay broke. Yeah, Hoove is a very good TA guy. We've got a lot of very capable people in the group. We've got Ant, who's a real gem finder as well. Crypt God, how did you buy OTK at 0.14 when the all-time high is 0.1511? Oh, now, Prez, if you buy it on KuCoin, like if you buy it on, what's it called? If you buy it on, if you see on like CoinMarketCap and stuff, it doesn't really show you the sharp wicks. It doesn't show you the sharp wicks. Where Crypto God, you bought OTK right at the top. Join other paid groups, be told us to buy top 20 coins and have them use them as exit liquidity. Bro, this is what a lot of groups do. They just, if you look at a lot of the top YouTubers, or the biggest YouTubers, all they tell you is to buy the top 20 coins for like a 5 to 6x, because all of them has already made their money and all they're looking for is like a 5 to 6x. But that's not the case for all the people. Like, there's a lot of newbies that come into crypto thinking they're going to get rich off XRP and Cardano and all these shit coins. Or Sandbox or Mana. Like, there's still people shilling Sandbox, Mana, Gala, Illuvium. There is still people shilling Gala and Illuvium. So keep that in mind, my friend. Oh, Canadian price, 0.024. Yeah, you got it pretty decent. 0.014. What is OTK's price now? Oh, you got it before. 0. What the fuck am I putting the thingy for? Yeah, you definitely mistyped that one, bro. Yeah, just put some buy orders. Look, put buy orders for OTK around 0.16. Put some at 0.155. I'll just put multiple buy orders and just buy small amounts for now. It could potentially go lower. If it breaks that 17 support, the next level is, that 16 support. The next level will probably be like 0.12-ish. So just keep that in mind. It can go lower. This is why the best thing to do is DCA small amounts. Yeah, fucking Alchemist hand. That clown, bro. And he was so adamant. It's like, bro, you buying Gala and Illuvium for like a 2 to 5x. These government projects are terrible, bro. Gala, I think, let's see what Gala's on now. Has it pumped with the rest of the market? Yeah, Gala has pumped 7%. That's crazy. That is 7%. What's Illuvium? Has Illuvium pumped? 2%? Fucking hell. What a great pump. It's done at 2%. Yo, Prez, you're killing me, bro. Sorry, I'm drunk to misplace the O's. But if you got OTK that low, you'd be chilling. And you're gonna buy OTK again or now? Gala is done. It's normal coin. If you hold Gala, then you should hold XRP and ADA. I think, bro, that's exactly right, bro. If you hold that's a lot of people that hold these old tokens are just gonna keep them thinking it's gonna make them millionaires, bro. 2% pump press, bro. This is it. Like, this is what that guy was waiting for all his life, bro. That what's that fucker's name? Alchemist has been waiting for this 2% pump his whole life. I look, fair enough, right? If you got large amounts of money in these tokens, I guarantee that guy probably has like 1 or 2K in Garland and Illuvium, bro. It probably holds that much tokens in them. And he's here shilling it with his life. You know, he said that Illuvium's going to go over $1,000. I just can't see that happening, bro. I cannot see that happening. They don't hold. You know, Gala, fair enough. Gala might do like a 5 to 7x. You know, the games are still decent. They're still working. But anything above that is not going to happen. No one cares about these old shit gaming projects. Illuvium's game looks like a bunch of 10-year-olds got together and thought of a game plan. It's like fucking little ants just hitting each other back and forth. That is what most people are waiting for Illuvium. Who the fuck is going to play that? No one is going to play that shit. It just looks like little ants. One of those mobile games here, some like 10-year-olds made. And then it's just like you press attack and all your little monsters just attack the other monsters. That's all it is. No one's going to play those type of games, bro. What would be the price prediction for alt per token in a bull run? Okay, so firstly, you know, there is a lot of bullish stuff that's coming for alt, for those of you guys that didn't know. Now, alt will be getting a tier 1 exchange listings very soon, next month. Now, they also, you know, what I found out today that, you know, how I've been telling everyone that alt earns $3 million annually. They actually earn $8 million every single month, or every single year, sorry. So they've increased their revenue from 3 million all the way to 8 million in a very short period of time. So this is why if you look at the rest of the market, this hasn't been dumping as hard as most other altcoins have. It has only come down around 5-6%, you know, since when we bought it. So it hasn't been coming down a lot. And it's going to get a tier 1 exchange listing. You know, more people are going to be aware of this token. And I think eventually when AI takes off, it will fly because the dilution is minimum. You know, every quarter they do a lot of burns. The more they burn, the lower the market cap go, the less dilution there will be. So eventually, you know, maybe by the end of the year, you might actually get like a under 2x dilution. So I'm very bullish on this project. I think it can reach $1 billion in market cap, you know, if not 2 to 3 billion. I reckon somewhere above 1 to 3 billion will be ideal for this project because it is a brand new project. It only came out in 2024. And the amount of work they're doing now, the amount of partnerships they get in, you know, they go to every single crypto event. They form new partnerships. They form new connections. This is why I think this project can do well. The only thing that might throw people off is the fully diluted. But once they click on the website and see all the big companies that are utilizing their product, I don't think people are going to care. I don't think they are. And anyone who understands crypto, you know, they will understand that the dilution is very minimum. So yeah, I mean, let's just go look at let's go into Twitter for, you know, if you look at they're going to get a tier 1 exchange listing, but look what they've done today. They got listed on KuCoin a couple of days ago. You know, that's why we've seen a massive pump. It did have a massive pump, but look how much money they earned. You know, they're going to be doing buybacks, you know, with a total revenue of 600 grand. So for 600K, they're going to start buying the tokens back. So just keep that in mind. You know, these guys, every single quarter, 30% of their earnings are buybacks. So every quarter, they earn about $2 million. So that is huge amounts. You know, I don't think many tokens even earn this many tokens. I mean, this much money. Like most of these, there's tokens like over hundreds and hundreds of $1 million in market cap with no real product. You know, these guys. This is why I'm so bullish on this project because, you know, they don't need to dump their own tokens in order to stay afloat. There is no incentive for them because they make money outside of the tokens. A lot of crypto projects, for example, AWT, have to sell their own tokens in order to actually continue the development of the project. These guys are making money with a product. This is very rare in a crypto project. Not many crypto projects are being utilized by institutions. You know, this is why I am the best gem hunter, and this is why I found this project. You know, it is very undervalued. Not much people are talking about it. If you go on YouTube, there is very few videos on alt. Very few. You know, and I get into these projects very early before your other favorite YouTubers talk about these. Joining the with new phone purchase. Joining the, what is that, Patreon tomorrow. Oh, you're joining tomorrow, Ellis. Yeah, it's good to have you, my friend. Beninja equals AWT. G Tao Anissa to put all my airdrops, promise her free holidays. Thanks for the going live again. Do you know who is S Birdman? I do enjoy these lives. They are fun. However, I am also trying to get my monetization. I'll still be live a decent amount of time anyways after that. You know, I do like these lives. It is fun talking to everyone. Too many gems, I need more money. That is the problem, bro. There's too many gems, not enough money. Let me see what AWT is at now. We need to have this daily AWT and Mintlayer rants. We have to do this every single live stream, boys. It has become a normal routine for us. Look at that big wick. What idiot bought that wick? That's definitely that's one of those. This is definitely maybe an accumulation alert or something. It's almost like a 2x. Sorry about the Beninja, boys. I thought I found a gem. Ended up being a failed project. Look, you gotta understand, Prez. You know, with these meme coins, I told everyone before I got into Beninja, Prez. I told everyone, only invest what you can afford to lose. You know, these meme coins are high risk, high reward, like really high risk, high reward. When I tell a gaming project's high risk, high reward, at least it won't rug. But these meme coins can rug at any time. So it's not your fault, Prez. You know, at the end of the day, meme coins are just, is either do or die. So either your money goes down the toilet or you actually make decent money. So you should only invest what you can afford to lose in these meme coins. You know, it's not your fault. Pico did a 12x, after the same guy showed it, and he was shilling Beninja, but he just stopped shilling it. That was the only concern. We can't predict what that fucker's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't blame you, Prez. It's not your fault, my friend. Script Network has funded from the video Google and has tons of partnerships due to live soon. Samsung TV. Yeah, Script Network is actually a decent project. You know, they were so decent that they had a state hack on them. It was literally a state hack. There was some real top level hackers that got into this project. They're trying to hack the shit out of this. I don't know why, but this is a decent project. Now, eventually, people will get over the hack, but I do think it is a good token, to be fair. It is not a bad token. Yeah, Samsung TV, NVIDIA incentive program. Look, NVIDIA incentive program is not that major. You know, even Chirply got Google, Microsoft, and NVIDIA startup partnerships, whatever they're called, startup programs. You just have to be a decent project to get them. They got all three in back to back, so the startup thing is not that big. You know, a lot of people can do it. However, if they had real partnerships with those companies, all has real partnerships from Google and Microsoft, because Microsoft and Google have personally invested in the development of all. They have put their own money into all. Same thing with AGI. They've put their own money into AGI. So that is the only difference. Press show dividend to your school class. Why press get them to buy dividend? Yo, that's funny, bro. Get these little kids to pump your bags. Yo, Press, can you get fired for that if you're shilling crypto meme coins to them? What if they go get their parents' card and buy 5-6 grand? I can imagine some of those kids in Dubai got money, Press. Shill it to them. Tell them to get their parents' credit card and buy dividend with it. But that'd be funny. Yes, I love BTC. Well going, my brother. How are you? Yes, let's break that 45 likes. How many are we on now, Hoof? How many likes are we on? Let's get to at least 30 likes this live stream. At least 40, actually. Yeah, finding the next Brett is really hard. You'll get sacked at it. Yeah, that makes sense. Zamzam, it's good to see you, my friend. Where is that guy that was shilling coins every single day? We need him back, bro. I forgot what his name was. Fez, you'll get sacked at it. But that's an insta sack. Yo, that is funny, bro. But you can imagine, boy. I swear some of the Dubai kids probably got money, bro. They probably get like a decent allowance every day. Just tell them to gamble on the meme coins. 32 likes. That's not bad actually. Let's get to 40 likes at least. Boys, let's get to 40 likes. Let's get to 40 likes. But yeah, Script Network, it is a good token. I haven't really done a deep dive into it. I have to look into it a little bit further. But I do think it is a decent token. You know, they've got very have they met their roadmaps? Q1. They need to put some ticks up here. That would make it a little bit better. You know, we're almost finished Q2 now. We're going into Q3. So they got the show coming up. They've got the smart TV integration. They've got these 10 more live channels added to Script Network. That's pretty decent as well, to be fair. It is in a very niche narrative. Let's have a look at how Karate is doing, actually. It is in a very similar narrative. When do you think the next DC alert? Well, Georgie, the next DC alert will be, you know, after this pump, I think we're going to go a little bit lower. And I think that will be a good time to DCA. Right now, we're having a very short-term rally in the markets. And it is short-term. It's not going to be sustainable. You know, it's going to be one that's going to last a little bit and then eventually go back down. So if you guys have made any money on any of your investments in the short term, I would advise to take some profits, as nothing has fundamentally changed with the markets. We are still bearish. And, you know, sometimes we always have relief rallies. Do not get caught out thinking, you know, I need to FOMO in now. This is going to start pumping. You know, I don't want to miss the boat. We haven't changed market sentiment just yet. We are still very bearish. You know, nothing just goes down forever. There's always pumps in between. Do not get caught, you know, buying during those pumps, thinking this is going to be the bottom. So yeah, I would personally take profits on any money you make short term and then buy back lower. How do I feel about Maneki? I think Maneki is a very good, in terms of a meme coin, you know, that's decent market cap. I think this is the only one that has the potential to reach, you know, millions of dollars in market cap, because they're the only ones that actually, you know, I think they're the first meme coin to ever get on TV. You know, they have their own anime. They've got their own trademark. These guys have got their own trademark, which is massive for a meme coin. You know, you're going to see these guys, I think they're going to make a few animes as well. And it's been holding up fairly well. You know, it has come down a decent amount from the highs. But we don't buy the highs, we buy the lows and we sell the highs. So realistically, you know, this is one of the meme coins I hold in my portfolio. If it does go lower, I will buy a bit more in order to bring my averages down. But I do think in a bull run, this meme coin can do very well, because they're not just a meme coin, they are a legit company. They've got their own trademark. You know, they're going to get a tier 1 exchange listing, I think, very soon, which is going to be massive. They already got crypto.com. How many meme coins do you know can get on crypto.com? You know, these guys are legit as they get in terms of a meme coin. Once they make the anime, you know, if it's a successful anime, I think this coin can do really well. Yeah, they marked off the roadmap of 2023, but nothing of 2024 yet. Or they haven't done anything. I think it's because of that stay hack. They haven't done anything, which is weird, because they might have just left the project for us. This is where you got to keep that in mind. Oh no, shush about Mintlayer. It takes me 10 days to get out of the staking and sell. Okay, my bad, Haldo. My bad. Let me let me not FUD Mintlayer. Sell your tokens. When you sell your tokens, come back to me. I will start dumping again. I will start I'll start FUDding it again. But for now, I'll let you live. I'm waiting for immunity below 10. Is it possible? I don't think it's possible. Not many people are selling the immunity bags anymore. All the early investors are down majors. And the new game's coming out as well very soon. So that's what we're waiting for. Once the new game comes out, you know, the one that's built on Beam, you know, Beam's going to give them a shout out. The new game is going to pump the price anyways. So I don't think it just put orders there anyways. I think 0.1 is a very good time to buy immunity anyways. I'll put orders there myself. So if it does go that low, I'll bag some more. You know, I haven't hit my second DC and Mintlayer just yet. Immunity, sorry. 10 days to unstake, sell Mintlayer ASAP, red flag. No, he's talking about his staking period is only got 10 days left, Prez. That's what you're saying. Hand for crypto, that's Dr. G. Yeah, boys, if you want a real, accurate, 100% prediction, ask Dr. G, bro. That guy can predict the markets, bro. He's one of the biggest. He's one of those. You know what he did? Yeah, he messaged me. He goes, he sent me 2 wallets from Google, and he goes, this is just my small wallets, and just his small wallets apparently is worth $2 million. So just his small wallets are worth $2 million. But then he's one of those guys that Kono knows in real life, and I think Kono said that I don't even think he even has $5,000 to his name. So this guy, bro, he's going around lying to people about being in the market since 2016, 2015. But bro, when he came into my private group, or not in my private group, sorry, when he came into my public group, he didn't even know how to buy on PancakeSwap. So he's going around lying to a lot of people, saying he can predict the markets and stuff. You just be careful of scammers, bro. Yeah, that platypus coin looked decent, but that's kind of gone down now as well. I don't really care about meme coins. I don't really like meme coins, to be honest. I only hold a couple, like one myself, 1 or 2. A couple of them rugged for me, but I only put in what I can afford to lose in those. So anyways, buy, sell alert, alert chat. Will you announce any DCAs of projects while you were in current low price? Well, I gave a DCA alert on if you look at the buy alert chat, S-Bird, I already gave a DCA alert on all the projects, and I give you specific prices as well. So yeah. When this bull run, this will be my first bull run. Oh, this first bull run will probably take off at least. Look, a lot of people don't understand, right? Like, I don't know how people lose conviction, because just look at what institutions are doing. Institutions are buying Bitcoin right at the top. Why would they buy Bitcoin if they didn't think it has the legs to go higher? It will go higher. Just wait until monetary policies loosen up. That's all that matters for crypto, for all coins. Once the market conditions get better, the average person has more money in their pockets, TradeFi comes into crypto, this is when we will see life-changing money. Just wait for a pivot, and when the Fed pivots, that is when we will see all coins start going up, because the TradeFi will come into crypto, and that's all it takes. People like to make money. You're not going to make life-changing money in stocks. All these people want to come into crypto and make that life-changing money. So you have to be very, don't lose conviction right now. If you stayed all this time, do not lose conviction right now, because we've already had, quantitative tightening for over 3 years now, 2.5 years now. It does eventually end, and it will eventually end. So just stay hard, just stay stoic. Don't sell your bags. And, a lot of people capitulate at this stage in the market, and this is how you get caught out. A lot of people are capitulating right now, which is one of the signs that we are bottoming out for all coins. So just be patient. Just be patient. Come back in a couple of months if you can't bear to look at your portfolio down another 20%. Just come back in a couple of months. If you still got USDT to DCA, then start DCAing after the next. Zamzam, we're still bullish on Munity. Munity is a degen project. When gaming takes off, Munity will perform, because it is the best in the horse racing sector. This is what you got to understand. If it just goes to D-Race's market cap now, that is almost 100x. So keep that in mind. If it just goes to D-Race's current market cap in a bear market, that is almost 100x for us. And it is way better than D-Race, because all these other gaming projects only have, one game. Munity has 3 different games. So, you don't get just bored of the game. If you get bored of one game, you can play 3 other ones, 2 other ones. That, and it's built on Beam. Keep that in mind. It is built on Beam. Beam is a bullish gaming coin. So if Beam does well, the ecosystem does well as well. It's got some very top backers. The studio behind the project is a very big studio. I think the studio is going to have their own token soon, and I think they raised around $30 million. So they are a very big. They got like 2-3 headquarters in the world. So they're a very big Web2 gaming studio. They've been involved in very massive, successful games. And they got over like 30, 40 employees. So there's 30, 40 people working on the Munity game right now as we speak. Once they get on mobile, once they have their regular, as the market gets better, as the as the market cap increases for Unity, the prizes of the tournaments will also increase, which ultimately brings more players to the game as well. You know, if you're playing on your phone, let's say some people from like third world countries can have the chance. It's a ZK race now. No wonder I couldn't find it, bro. I was looking for this the other day. I was like, what the fuck are these guys done the thingy? Yeah, so this is $24 million in market cap, right? A couple of months ago, it was like 60, 70 million in market cap. If it just goes to 67 million, that is ultimately almost 100x from this current price on. So you guys got to keep that in mind. You know, if it goes to this price right here, that is ultimately 369, 9 times 24. Yeah, I'm not good at maths on the spot. That is a decent amount. Keeping it real. Don't change like other YouTubers like Crypto Archie. No, I'm not gonna change, Josie. I'm not gonna change, bro. Like I'm not one of those fake YouTubers, bro, who when they make a little bit of money from Patreon, you know, they're gonna start just shilling Casper all day or shilling just shit meme coins all day. Like you can look at Archie's and Galaxy's, you know, portfolio. You gotta understand all they hold is Casper, 60% Casper, some shit meme coins, and that's it. That's so lazy, bro, because you're not looking for new gems. There is still always new gems that will make you money. The Archie's perspective is AI is dead, so let's just buy Casper only. How are you gonna? Those guys have made so much money from Patreon that they can put unlimited amounts of money in Casper, and all they need is like a 5-6x to make life-changing money. That is not the case for most people. So why would you go join that idiots group, you know, just to get a 5-6x on Casper and then a 50-50 chance on the meme coins? Some of these meme coins can rug. When the narrative changes, meme coins will go down significantly. You know, when Pepe was pumping and the narrative changed into other stuff, Pepe came down like 90%, 80% from his all-time highs. So you guys got to keep that in mind. You know, a lot of memes are at his all-time highs right now. They could go down at any time. Yeah, Ambo is shit. Yeah, he said AI is dead, but AI has pumped in 2022, 2023, 2024, and it's going to pump again because AI is the future. All these major companies are trying to develop new AI technologies, new AI chips. All that does is, if the market sentiment was bullish right now, you know, the fact that Nvidia just passed Microsoft would have been very bullish for AI coins. We probably would have had an AI rally. Because the market sentiment is dead, you know, that's why we haven't really had a massive AI rally. But if it was just like 4 or 5 months ago, you know, AI would have went parabolic just based off that one news. Everything that can happen in the real world can trigger a massive crypto narrative pump. This is what people don't realize. You know, so, you know, AI is going to do very well because AI is something that everyone wants to implement. You know, even tokenization. There is now a lot of jobs are talking about tokenizing, you know, anything that they can get their hands on, because there's a lot of benefits of tokenizing stuff. So, you know, tokenization is going to be big. AI is going to be big. You know, last bull run, there was a lot of gaming projects that were decent, but there was a lot of shit ones. That's why the decent ones did really well, because there wasn't a lot of them. Now we have too much gaming projects. There's way too many gaming projects and all of them are decent. So who's going to buy which ones? How is retail going to buy all those gaming projects? There's thousands of them now, and all of them are good. Before last bull run, we only had very specific good gaming projects. Now it's too saturated. Focus on AI, RWA, and hold a few gaming projects, because gaming is still going to perform. It will always perform, but it just won't give you the amount of returns you think it is. Thoughts on Ambo Immunity and Dynex? Well, Ambo shit. You know, the dev behind Ambo is the same guy that rugged the other shit. So, yeah, Ambo shit. I just wouldn't touch this, bro. Gaming projects on Polygon don't really perform well. You know, the games on Polygons, most gaming projects on Polygon do not perform. I just wouldn't touch this project, bro. The game just looks too basic, in my opinion. If you go look at the game, you know, I don't think anyone's going to play that game, to be honest with you. You know, just a bunch of like sheeps or goats or something shooting each other, but the quality is so shit that it's not worth even buying. There's no big partnerships. There's no big studios behind this. Go compare this to Munity. You understand it's worlds apart. You know, Munity has a massive studio. They've got a lot of money behind them. Ambo is people from, like, there was that kid from London that did the CEO, what was he? The guy that fucking, he was the one that did the AMA for Ambo. Some guy from London, bro. Some random guy from London. Could barely speak. You know, that just shows that there's not much in that project. Yeah, Ambo is definitely a scam, bro. Yeah, Matic is, I don't think Matic is a bullish chain, bro. Matic is not really doing that well, is it? It's come down to his previous lows. It's one that's not going to do well. Look, Matic was only bullish because it was one of the only few, you know, layer 2s on Ethereum. Look how many we got now. We got Base. You know, we got ARB. You know, we've got ZK Sync now. We've got Sui. We've got a bunch of different ones now. There's too many of them. There's Lightlink. There's way too much. So you got to keep in mind, you know, Matic is no longer going to perform the way people think it's going to perform. There is better chains. There'll probably be even more layer 2s coming out, like Engine Layer. All these other ones are also layer 2s. You know, so which one's going to perform well? It's going to be hard to tell. They're all going to do well, relatively well. But, you know, I don't think Matic is one that's going to perform. There's too many bag holders from the last cycle that's going to keep the price down. So just focus on the newer ones, in my opinion. I don't think Matic is going to perform this cycle. BVM today, AMA with ZK rollups. Yeah, BVM is still working, and the chart is holding up fairly well. It's not too bad. You know, it's kind of been holding the support. Yeah, it's been holding the support. But BVM's still working. They got ZK rollups. They got a bunch of other stuff. It's a decent BRC20 token to hold. If you just want to cover, if you want to cover the BRC20 narrative, just hold BVM, in my opinion. This is a good DCA opportunity. Buy a small amount now. It will potentially go lower. It will definitely go lower. Then just be patient and buy more. What is the best RWA projects to buy now? Wow. RWA projects, there's not many decent ones in my opinion. You know, Creedify is not too bad. Relio is a good safe 20x investment. You know, it could reach a couple $1 billion in market cap. What else? I have a new Jose, I have a new gem dropping, RWA gem dropping in my VIP group. If you want to, you know, that is, I am dropping a new one. So is a low cap one. Is a very good one. Dude, isn't it too early for AI like you said some weeks ago? Some gaming projects, not next narratives. No, look, gaming might pump next in terms of narrative, but we are early for AI in terms of for the real world. But it is a bubble. Take advantage of the bubble, make that money, and then eventually it will burst, but we've already made our money, so it doesn't really matter. I do think AI is still in a bubble. Eventually the bubble will pop. So yeah. Yo, Prez, yo, bro, you're killing me, bro. Boys, smash the like button, otherwise I'll airdrop you, broke. Yo, this guy, bro, you're funny, bro. Can you check Sonic? It's a layer 2 network focused on gaming. They raised a lot of funding. Yes, but I think I already checked Sonic. Or Saga you're talking about. I checked it yesterday. It looked pretty good, to be fair. Unless this is different Sonic. You're talking about Saga, innit? It can't be Sonic. It has to be Saga. What do you think the BTC will go to 60%? Maybe in the next couple of months. I think as more people capitulate, you know, the Bitcoin dominance is going to keep going higher. There has to be a catalyst that will scare everyone into running to Bitcoin. And then that will be the bottom for altcoins. This is what we have to wait for. You can never time the bottom. This is why I always tell you guys, put your buy orders way lower, way lower, because this is what we are waiting for. We're going to wait for you can never time the bottom. So always, have a DCA slowly as it goes down, but always have your buy orders very, wicks. If Bitcoin wicks down a large amount during some big news, then realistically, all you have to do is at that point, just, if Bitcoin wicks, all coins wick, and Fed come to the rescue, you're going to miss the bottom. So always keep your buy orders way lower just in case, if Bitcoin crashes 10% due to some big news and the Fed comes to the rescue, then there's going to be a wick up and down like this. It'll be a very sharp wick down, and then that's it. So keep your buy orders lower. Let's say you want to buy this, I would put my orders like 60 cents or something, just in case it wicks down there. So keep that in mind. This is the best way to invest. This is how a lot of smart people invest. Yo, G, quick review on Soul GPT, please. Oh yeah, my bad, Prez. I seen that earlier. I just got distracted. Soul GPT. Let's have a look at this. Let's look at the chart. Chart's relatively healthy. It is in a downtrend, but it hasn't dropped as much as most of our altcoins. It is micro cap. Under $1 million in market cap. Okay, so they're only on Radium and Jupiter, so they're only on Soul. Let's have a look at what this is. I think Centrifuge is sleeping giant, but it's a mid cap. Yeah, Centrifuge is a good RWA play. That is a good RWA. Okay, step into the future with Soul GPT, pioneering Web3 domain with an AI platform that capitalizes on the Solana blockchain for groundbreaking privacy and efficiency. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the AI chatbot. No, I don't want to connect my wallet, bro. Well, okay, so this is like a ChatGPT Solana version. Fuck off, man. Oh shit, that's part of the video. Fuck. Okay, SoulGPT's new platform, the artificial intelligence interaction, emphasizes privacy and cost efficiency. Users can connect through the Solana wallet. Have they got any big partnerships? Because if they do, this can pump. Anything on Solana will pump eventually. Okay, the team is doxed. That's very good to see. Obviously, you have to check out the background of the team to see if they're capable or not. They got some clown with this. Look at this. I hate when they do stuff like this, bro. It's called the AI specialist, but you have to check the background of this fucker. Who is this guy? If they got a working product. If they got a working product, this can do well. Futures is groundbreaking platform that reduces AI interaction on the Solana blockchain by holding GPT. Users can unlock AI-driven capabilities for text generation, image creation, and more, all without the need of traditional payments needed. Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those. Look, I don't really like this concept of image generation, chat generation, because there's too many of them, there's probably like at least 50 other projects that are doing this image, text-to-speech generation stuff. Now, because this is on Solana, it can perform. All they need is like Mexi or something and it will run. But this is one of the few AI projects on Solana, so it can perform well. I just wouldn't invest into it. If you do invest into it, buy a small amount. That's it. Nothing significant. Because there's way too many ChatGPT, this concept of image generation. There's way too many of them. There's way too many of them. But the fact that this is on Solana, it can perform. I think AI projects on Solana can do well. It just most of them are just scams. They just look terrible. But at least this one's got a team. So if you do hold this prez, just hold it out. I think it will pump. Rot fella, it's good to see you, my friend. Your greetings. What do you think of Legion token and their business model? Yeah, I can have a look at that, my friend, right now. Legion Network, is it? Legion token. $1 million in market cap. Yeah, I do hate the cartoon stuff, but at least it's only that one guy though. At least the other ones are doxed. which is good to see. Now, like I said, an AI project on Solana will perform because Solana is bullish, AI is bullish. When the narrative kicks in, it will pump. But, if you want to put a small amount of money into it as a DGen play, then fair enough. But, I don't want to over diversify my portfolio. I got my own DGen pick. But it is not a bad token though. Decent exchanges. Let's have a look at what it is. We make private investments available to everyone. Okay, this is decent. Community driven early stage venture capitalist. I like this. I like stuff like this because these are the kind of stuff that's needed in a bull run. Mazda, oh look, Mazda's on here as well. This is one of the layer ones. Patex is decent as well. That's like an RWA play. ZK Polydread is not too bad. Trailblaze is not too bad. They've got some decent projects on here, to be fair. Rottfella, quick question, right? How many tokens do you need to stake in order to actually get access to the private sales? Because if it isn't too much, revolutionary trading freedom with zero commission. So welcome to Legion, the futures of trading, where revolutionary zero commission grants and restricted access to student participate in any automatic eligible token airdrop, enhancing your crypto journey. Yeah, this is not a bad token, to be fair. It's one that you could use rather than invest into. If there's any advantages of holding the token, then it could do well. But this is not bad though. They've got the NFTs. Oh, they've got Docs team as well. Oh, fuck off, man. I hate when they do stuff like this, bro. If they've got decent projects though, to be fair. That is Maza. They got Far Cry as well. That looks like Celestia. That looks like Zeta Chain. That looks like Render, doesn't it? Yeah, this is not bad, to be fair. It is not bad. The volume's decent as well. I'll have to try this out to see if it's any good, but that's not a bad token though. I just wouldn't hold it myself, but it is not a bad token though. I'd only utilize the token rather than use it. What happened to ZF? Nothing? What's happened to ZF? The fuck happened to my screen? Legion token was listed on Monday and they are still discussing on how much the cost will be, but basically you will pay your allocation fees in Legion tokens. That's very good token utility, my friend. If there's a good token that you like to get into, then I do like that concept. I think people will use it. That's a decent find, my friend. I'll add that to the Legion token. It's one that you could at least utilize, even if you don't invest into it. If you like a project that you want to get into, you could actually use this token. Legion token. Yeah, great find, my friend. Not a bad find, this isn't. It's a decent find, actually. Nice one, brother. That is a good find. What happened to ZF? Well, ZF just have a lot of FUD right now regarding ZK Sync. Because these guys did one of the dumbest things where, all the people that held this token, this is supposed to be the main DEX on ZK Sync. Ideally, everyone that held this token should have been airdropped the airdrop for ZK Sync, but they didn't. So a lot of people lost the incentive to actually, hold this token. This is why you've seen a massive dump, which was, I think some people are actually holding this thinking they're going to get the ZK Sync airdrop, but they didn't. This is why we're seeing a big dump on this token. But I think eventually, people got what's it called, ADHD. In this world now, a lot of people got ADHD. They just forget everything. Their attention span is short. Why do you think Gala pumped like 6-7x, even though the CEOs are in a court case with each other? So keep that in mind. People got short attention spans. eventually people will forget that this whole thing happened, and ZK Finance will go back up. As because ZK Sync is still a good project. It's still one of those projects that is needed for Ethereum. It is very good tech. So, be patient with it. If you hold it, if you got it in a certain price, below if you got it like around 1.5 cents, there's no reason for you to sell. I don't think it will go that much lower. And if it does, you should only add to your bag. You shouldn't panic sell, because this is only short-term FUD, so I'm not too concerned with it. I still hold mine. I don't think it will go as low as most people think. This FUD will roll over. It is one of the tokens that holds up fairly well compared to the rest of the market. The only reason this dropped was due to the ZK Sync FUD. A lot of people called ZK Sync scam because, realistically, the way they done the airdrops was pretty stupid, because, if you're holding the main DEX for your project, ideally those people that held it should have been airdropped, the ZK Sync. But instead they gave it to like projects on Base and stuff, which is the dumbest shit ever. If you did like a couple transactions on Base, you would have got the airdrop. The actual criteria was a bit stupid. But Rotsfeller, yeah, that was a decent coin, my friend. It's not a bad token at all. I would have to look into it a little bit further, because, and one another decent tokens is actually 01 Labs, DEAI. I think that one could do well. I'll have to do a little bit more research into that. But it's like another version of Tau. It brings BTC, ETH, and Sol together. So I think that one could be decent. I'll have to look into that, because that takes a lot of research. Anything I missed? When was the first? This is my first bull run. Yep, already read that. Am I bullish on the entertainment narrative? I am still bullish on the entertainment narrative. One of the only coins I hold is Rystream and Karate. But I do think Karate is a better investment than Rystream, because Karate has a lot of influences behind it. This whole concept of betting on UFC fights is a very bullish concept. Everybody likes UFC. A lot of people like gambling and stuff like that. Unfortunately, it's a big addiction. If you can bet on it and not lose money, once people find out that you can bet on these projects and not lose money and you can only win, but a lot of people are going to gamble on this, bro. This project can go parabolic in the bull run. People don't realize that you can bet on Karate and you can never lose, which sounds so scammy, but it works somehow, and it's been working so long. The only thing that made this token dump significantly is because of that huge unlock they had in June. No, not June, in May or some shit. It was like May or April, I can't remember. There was a massive unlock. This is why we're seeing this go down significantly. But I do think this can still do well. Karate can still do well. If you don't hold any entertainment narrative token, definitely look to pick up Karate. You got the likes of Joe Rogan, The Rock, advertising this. Just imagine in a bull run, once, if any of the big celebrities decided to fight on this. Imagine The Rock fought on this. Imagine how much eyes would come into this. So yeah. Hopefully I can fight on this as well one day, but I wouldn't mind doing that. Hoover, you follow moonshots? I don't think Hoover's in here anymore. Probably not. Alright, boys. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already done so. I think that should be the end of the live now. If any of you guys do want to join, my private community, any of you guys want to, earn some money short term, long term, if you want to get into the best private community with the best calls, then join my private group. You got the two tiers. Tier 1's £30 a month. Tier 2 is, the only difference is you get VC allocations in this tier and you get a portfolio review, and you do get private streams as well. I do private streams in my VIP group at least 2 times a week. So you get access to all that stuff. But, my track record speaks for itself. I have made the most gains. I think in the last 2 years, I've made approximately about 1,000x. Some of the new coins I have called are going to do really well. They've got all the fundamental factors, all the contracts are good, you know, the vesting is pretty good. I do very good research in my project before I call it. So if you guys want to join that, feel free to join that. Now, you know, just to summarize the whole live stream, you know, if you guys, the market has pumped in the short term, but I think it will roll over. Nothing goes down forever. There's always wicks in between. You know, this is just a wick, and it will potentially go down lower. So if you're up on any of your short-term plays, any DCAs you made recently, you're up a decent amount of money, get out and then buy back lower. That is the only advice I can give you. Obviously, it's not financial advice, but that is what I'm doing currently. And I will get my tokens out DCA, you know, this month, next month. This month, I'm only DCAing small amounts. Next month, I'll start bagging up heavier. But I appreciate everyone that came into the live stream. I will wrap it up now. You know, my throat is hurting a little bit, talking too much. All right, boys, take care.